So Trump went on a rant on Truth Social, and I wanted to share with you guys. What's going on with my boys, and in some cases, gals? They're all going after Attorney General Pam Bondi, who is doing a fantastic job. We're on one team, MAGA, and I don't like what's happening. We have a perfect administration, the talk of the world, and selfish people are trying to hurt it. All over a guy who never dies, Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein had an island as a pedo and would bring together the world's most powerful people and give them kids to do things with. And Trump is like, people keep talking about him. For years, it's Epstein over and over again. Why are we giving publicity to files written by Obama, crooked Hillary, Comey, Brennan, and the losers and criminals of the Biden administration who conned the world about Russia hoax, 51 intelligence agents, the laptop from hell, and more? He is talking like this is a commercial, like a voiceover. They created the Epstein files, just like they created the fake Hillary Clinton Christopher Steele dossier that they used on me. And now my so-called friends are playing right into their hands. Why didn't these radical left lunatics release the Epstein files? First of all, Trump is making the issue about Epstein and the release of his files, which we all deserve to see and to know, and the people that have done horrific crimes against humanity need to be put away forever. He is making it a left issue now. And he's right. The left wants to know the truth more than the right does. In this case, you do see the left and the right coming together and being like, we need these files out. But there are still a lot of people on the right and in the MAGA cult that are like, Trump is not in the files. Why didn't these radical left lunatics release the Epstein files? If there was anything in there that could have hurt the MAGA movement, why didn't they use it? They haven't even given up on the John F. Kennedy or Martin Luther King files, no matter how much success we had securing the border, deporting criminals, fixing the economy, energy dominance, a safer world where Iran will not have nuclear weapons. It's never enough for some people. Now he's saying that the left also wants the John F. Kennedy and Martin Luther King Jr. files. Sure, we want the truth out. He's right about that. Then he says, why didn't they release it if it would have damaged the MAGA movement? Unfortunately, they haven't released it because there's a bunch of people on both sides in these files. The left doesn't care who's on it. We want them locked up. It could be some of our favorite people, maybe. I don't know. But if they did something, I'm not holding on to my memories of how they made me feel when I heard them speak or saw a movie of theirs. I want them locked up. We're about to achieve more in 6 months than any other administration has achieved in over 100 years, and we have so much more to do. We're saving our country and making America great again, which will continue to be our complete priority. The left is imploding. Kash Patel and the FBI must be focused on investigating voter fraud, political corruption, Act Blue, the rigged and stolen election of 2020, and arresting thugs and criminals instead of spending month after month looking at nothing but the same old radical left inspired documents on Jeffrey Epstein. This dude's like, forget about Epstein. The guy who had this island and blackmailed a bunch of rich, powerful people because they were willing to do horrible things with kids. Then he'd show up with a video like, haha, we got you recorded. Now destroy the world with this new law, that new law, whatever it might be. And Trump is saying, forget about that. But don't forget the 2020 rigged election. Mind you, this dude is president again. He's president. And he's still talking about 2020, an election he lost fair and square. Let Pam Bondi do her job. She's great. The 2020 election was rigged and stolen, and they try to do the same thing in 2024. That's what she is looking into as Attorney General and much more. 1 year ago, our country was dead. Now it's the hottest country anywhere in the world. Let's keep it that way and not waste time and energy on Jeffrey Epstein, somebody that nobody cares about. Thank you for your attention to this matter. This guy and a bunch of people around this world are pedos. There's no need to sugarcoat it. Trump has also admitted on TV that he wanted to smash his daughter and that he would go into teen pageant dressing rooms because he was the owner of the pageants and he could go in there. And this is the guy that people voted for. But I am hopeful. I'm hopeful that we're going to start seeing a bunch more leftist, progressive politicians enter office and they fight for the working class. And that when this list gets published, when it leaks, whatever, that the people that did these things are locked up forever.